And Neil, Bob, so we're just on the other side of where the Covenant School is, just on the other side of this building here on Hillsborough Pike. This is where all law enforcement agencies here met with us locally just about 30 minutes ago. We're expecting another update from them in about an hour and a half now. I just want to touch just for a second on what law enforcement spoke about as far as the response today. To think that call came in at just a quarter past the hour there at 10 this morning, and less than 15 minutes later, the shooter was dead. And so earlier today, when we had all the law enforcement agencies out here together in solidarity, they spoke of that. They spoke of the good teamwork, the good police work, they say, that happened today to essentially neutralize that threat, admitting that it could have been far, far worse if they did not have that quick response. The director of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation saying that they had great support today, and it was an example of great teamwork. And the DA's office also noting that this is a unique case that we have today, and so they wanted to be out here as well as an office to make sure that this is all handled appropriately. And that's why we saw all these law enforcement agencies out here together, because of course this is an officer-involved shooting as well, and there will be an investigation into that portion of it too. Just a little bit more about the new details we learned about the actual unfolding of events today from the very first active shooter call. We understand that the shooter entered on the first floor, eventually making her way to the second floor to a lobby area, according to Metro Police, and then that's where the shooting happened. Back to the law enforcement response, we understand no law enforcement were hurt in this situation today, in this shooting. We do understand one police officer had a cut to his hand due to the glass that broke during the shooting, but other than that, no law enforcement were hurt or, thank goodness, killed in what happened today. So the latest update that we got from law enforcement was a 28-year-old woman who was connected to the school in some point in her academic career, and that's all we know so far about the shooter. We're hopeful that maybe in the next hour and a half, when we get that 4 o'clock update, that we'll have a little bit more information. I mentioned earlier, yes, when we first got here, everything was cordoned off. Very many roads around the school you couldn't even access. Parents were just able to go to the nearby schools to pick up their kids. But other than that, traffic here on Hillsborough Pike is now back open. But I could tell you as well that some of the schools in this area were put on a lockdown, and they did have those protocols in place within just minutes of the shooting call going out. And so this is something that clearly did not just affect Covenant School. This affected everyone that lives in this community in some way, and parents that got those text alerts from their child's school saying, yes, your child is safe, but they are on lockdown, and that could clearly affect anyone that has kids. You know what that feels like to see that message on your phone.
Horrifying, Mark.
So that is what we're expecting next. Another update from those 3 law enforcement agencies. It is absolutely horrifying, Bob, to be there, and I personally received that as well. You know, at least you have comfort that the school did what they say they would do, but still, this is never the outcome that any of us wanted. So that next update is coming up at 4 o'clock. We're going to bring it to you live. We'll cover it as well, and maybe we can learn more about the shooter, more about the victims, and more about those events that unfolded. How is it possible that if those doors were locked, still that shooter was able to gain access to the school in some way? And that's still one of the big questions that we just don't have an answer to right now.
And we may learn more at that briefing, because we do know there's quite a big scene of police officers investigating at the shooter's home, and they may learn more there that maybe we'll find out in an hour and 15 minutes. Just to wait and see.